We were looking at the skyline. All that haze.
All that haze and
fog's still sticking around.
Right. And it's, you know, it's cleared out, but the sun's never come out this weekend. But we've had that morning fog, and then it lifts, and we keep the overcast. And I think overnight tonight it's going to be something pretty similar. That fog builds back in, but there are days on the 9-day with some more sunshine.
Okay.
The flip side of that is, well, we're going to have to deal with storms first, and then it'll be sunny once it gets colder, because the cold front that comes through is really going to clear us out. Look over the Rocky Mountains. That's our next storm system. It is slowly churning its way to the east. Overnight and through tomorrow morning, it will pass the Rockies and then redevelop an area of low pressure to our west and northwest just a little bit. And that's going to provide us a chance for some strong to even severe thunderstorms as we go through the overnight period into Tuesday morning. So here's what future Next Gen looks like. We are cloudy. A lot of us are foggy overnight. Tomorrow morning, southwest Oklahoma, a couple sprinkles possible. And then you're going to notice we got a lot of moisture to work with. We're going to see a couple sprinkles across central and even into western Oklahoma, but this is not the main show. The main show comes in after sunset, really after midnight for most of us. Here's midnight. Models are off by about an hour or two either way, so this will all sort itself out on how quickly it wants to get going. But there's midnight. We're looking at thunderstorms forming out in the panhandles and then marching their way to the east. Some of these at times strong to severe, certainly possible into the metro and along I-35 by around, I would say, 5 to 7 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in that 2-hour window, maybe 1 hour before, but then off to the east it goes. And look what happens for us by 11 o'clock. We're dry here in Oklahoma City. Can't say the same for our folks to the east. In western Oklahoma is sunny by this point. Everyone else is clearing out as we head through the rest of the afternoon and Tuesday evening. So most of Tuesday, very dry for central and western Oklahoma. It's that overnight push. There's the cloud deck. It is right over Oklahoma City and the entire state as we go into the overnight period tonight on our Pike Pass Skycam network. 45 the current temperature. Feels more like 40 though when you tack on the light wind at south at 10 miles per hour. Everyone feeling the 40s for the most part. You head into eastern Oklahoma, you can find some 50s still hanging out there, but we got a lot of moisture to work with as we go through the overnight period. And with that in mind, some of that dense fog likely to form mainly along and west of I-35. Basically, anyone has a good chance at least some patchy fog popping up through the overnight. So this goes through about, say, 9 o'clock in the morning before things heat up enough to burn that fog off. So could be something to consider, especially for the earlier commutes between 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. Something we'll be watching here in the Bob Mills Weather Center. Overnight lows into the mid-40s here across central Oklahoma. Some low 40s to the north and even some 30s in the panhandle for a little bit of a cooler note, but getting stuck in the 50s along southeast Oklahoma and the Red River. First rain chance are just a couple sprinkles in southwest Oklahoma. Maybe about a 10% chance through the morning hours here in Oklahoma City. Once we get into the afternoon, more of that moisture working in from the southeast. Highs stuck. We're not warming up a whole lot tomorrow afternoon. 54 here in Oklahoma City, Stillwater, in Enid. We'll be pushing 60 in Altus, same in Guyman, maybe a degree warmer or so, and it will be a pretty breezy south wind, 20 to 35 miles per hour for a good chunk of the state. More showers are able to build and populate as we go through the afternoon and into the evening. More of a scattered chance at best. Again, this is not our highest rain chance, and it's definitely not our main show for central and western Oklahoma. That arrives tomorrow night. Thunderstorms from western Oklahoma building and moving off to the east. Showers could continue to be ongoing in eastern Oklahoma tomorrow night, but the real thunderstorms for eastern Oklahoma don't arrive until Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, 100% chance here in Oklahoma City until a certain point. You'll see that timing in just a second, and then the storms are going to be off into the east. As this line of thunderstorms, that's tomorrow night's thunderstorms through Tuesday morning, not the afternoon shower chance for tomorrow. These storms could be strong to severe at times. Quarter-size hail, maybe up to ping pong if some of these storms can get enough juice. Straight line winds, certainly something we're watching with a system like this, and tornado threat on it rather low. But anywhere this line marches, there will be the chance for some severe weather with it. Western Oklahoma, midnight to about 3 a.m. is the general arrival time of that main storm line system, the one that could go severe. 3 to 6 a.m. for central, north central, and areas along I-44 in southwestern Oklahoma, and then into the Tulsa metro by about 6 to 9 o'clock. Everywhere in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, more of after 9, even could be pushing lunchtime before the storms make it into far southeastern Oklahoma. As they do Tuesday afternoon, the sun comes out for us. That's going to be really nice, and when all is said and done, here in the central Oklahoma, we're looking at ½ inch to an inch, maybe isolated inch plus, but another nice rainmaker, something that we have enjoyed of late here in December. Tuesday afternoon, not much warming. We'll be warmer Tuesday morning than we will be Tuesday afternoon. Highs in the mid-50s for most of us, and then things take the tumble. The cold front comes through, and we really chill things off. We're looking at highs in the 40s, even 30s for a couple days, lows in the 20s, and maybe more wintry preset possible by the end of the 9 days, something we'll be watching very closely.
And that's something that we still need, some of that rain, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. All right, thanks, Andrew. The Ford Sports Blitz is next.